There we go. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody hear me?
Where's that noise?
That's the PC.
Oh.
Okay.
Already.
Okay. That PC. Okay. What's up, Stacy? Okay. All right. Now I know that the sound's working. Okay. So, um, yeah. So I guess we were all right about okay, baby, and their little breakup situation. Oh man. Um, I don't know, man. We all knew this would happen. But anyways, if you don't know, they came out with a video called "Change of Plans Life Update." So this is what, a month after their breakup, and um, like the title says, Kyra's moving out. Uh, it's just so funny that we all saw this coming, and the fact that they broke up and thought that everything was going to be sunshine and rainbows is just absolutely ridiculous. But let's just hop in here and do this.
Already starting off this video right. Check it out. Got the fruits right here so that we can have a healthy future.
Oscar. Cringe lord.
Got the essence right here to bring in those calm vibes. Got the hard worker in the background because that's what we gonna do this year, you know?
Yeah, like,
He says hard worker in the background, but like he's the one that vlogs most of the time and all does like the editing as well, while Kyra does what? A whole lot of nothing.
look at my belly though. Like you could have worn me.
Hey, well, we all have our imperfections, so you know what?
But mine's not my belly.
That
so.
goes with it. You're right, it's your personality.
Literally, I was just say that. Just like,
He ain't kidding, man.
I have to send this really fast. You just like started this,
I
and
know.
it stresses me out.
No worries. See, we
let's
work
actually shrink that down.
behind the scenes, you know?
Actually, let's we'll pop that up too. But I want to get the speed up a little bit. Is it too fast? Let's see this.
Behind the scenes. This is literally what 2022 is going to be
Yeah, that's too fast. Let's go with 125.
all about.
What? Belly's out?
Well,
Fixed attitude? Good
that's it.
senses?
Yeah, there we go. No, healthy, calm, hard-working vibes.
What's up, Jenny? So a whole lot of typical okay baby is what's going on. I think Oscar realizes that he'll be happier without her. He got over it quickly. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, the relationship wasn't all that great anyways, but I don't know. He seems like a optimistic person anyways, so that could factor in, you know.
But I swear, these essence can, or what are they called? Essence? That doesn't sound right. What am I saying here? Incense.
Although I will say, like, Oscar is just like way too much. You know what I mean? He is way too. He's just too Oscar. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
These incense cannot be good for you guys. They literally like are just smoke, and they're no filter either. So it's like having a cigarette but with no filter. You can have no smoke
God.
this year, unless you want it. You want the smoke?
Okay, can we get
Bring it
this?
on. Clearly, you want the smoke. Just kidding.
You're stressing me out, and I'm gonna type to my manager. You
God. It's interesting. Sorry, I'm tongue tied. It's interesting to hear them talk about the tough parts they've had. Yeah, They don't mention a lot though. They've said some things. They're still pretty vague about it. There's a lot more that they have not mentioned.
You want the smoke?
Oh, dude, Tracy, if you don't want to work with me, you're gonna get all the smoke.
Tracy just logged off the chat. Is what they say?
I'm just kidding. I haven't even talked to Tracy about it, so like, don't go sending hate to her. I haven't even asked if I can work with her yet. Although if she doesn't, she'll best believe the smoke is coming, Tracy. I'm just kidding. No, I was gonna say she my trap queen, but I don't got the.
Jesus. Now Oscar's starting off. So Kyra's moving out in this video. Spoiler alert. And Oscar in the beginning is singing this time instead of Kyra.
Anyways, you asked what my 1-year plan is,
And he said sleep with 40 women at
no.
once.
I said I don't know, maybe have 40
Thought that was Kyra's, except with dudes.
bad in my bed.
Or yeah, and I was like, okay.
I'm just probably should have said that. My fault.
Repeat my side of the joke. Start with one.
Start with one.
What are we talking about?
Life update, okay?
Okay, so again, it's just quite funny because we all called this when it happened. They broke up and they didn't try anything. They didn't do anything to try to make it work or any of that. They just hopped in there, broke it off, and thought that everything was going to be peachy afterwards. But 1 month later already, you know?
Just a lie. I just got a text that was full lies.
Oh, anyway. Kids are entirely in bed. They should be knocked out cold.
Entirely.
Dude, it's so funny because in the breakup video, the original one, and the Q&A, Kyra's energy is completely different. I can already tell that she has this tone in her voice and this aura about her right now that is, she's pressed about something. Maybe because she was wrong. Who knows?
A lot has changed, you guys. So we had plans, but plans changed. So
Shocker. Our plans change? When are they ever changing?
So they might change again. Who knows? But here's our new plan. Actually, cool. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, let's talk about
Oscar is just...
our original plan, just to lengthenize this video.
All right, original plan. What was it? You're better at. Sorry, I'm gonna let her explain because.
Again, I like how they make plans without planning anything. They just say words.
She's better at remembering what the plan was, and plus, I am the one who switched it up, so I don't really fully remember even the original plan.
So I have permission to speak.
You have permission to speak with no hate, okay?
Wait, where's my drink? You know where my drink is? You take it. No?
I don't know. I thought I did.
Oh, it's right here. I'm wearing my blue light glasses so I can't see the regular color of it. Okay, so anyways, in the last video with the Q&A, well, the original video of the breakup, Kyra was talking over Oscar, didn't let him talk. Second video, Kyra gave Oscar permission to talk, and then in this video, Oscar's giving Kyra permission to talk. It's like they switch off. They're very versatile in that, I guess.
Guys, let's take it easy on her. She's gotten enough, okay?
You know, fun fact, yesterday we filmed this video, and I just sat there, because I don't want to,
Yeah.
And Oscar the whole time was talking, and then he's like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Why are you talking? I'm not used to this. So anyways, back to me talking.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to it.
Our original plan was we were going to have, I was supposed to have Sunday through Wednesday, he was going to have Thursday through Saturday, but we were going to have every other Friday, and, we just had these arrangements that were based on days. And
Okay, so for what? Watching the kids or having free days? That, I don't know which one. They watch the kids on those days, and they have a me day or whatever. I don't know.
And then,
Yep, and then I can't. Well, I shouldn't have agreed to anything I was already uncomfortable with. But
which I knew he was.
Yes.
I know, sorry to interrupt, but I could tell during our conversation he didn't like the idea. And I asked.
So she says that she knew that he didn't like the idea, but it was just so obvious that Oscar was uncomfortable in the first video, the breakup video, and she was laughing in his face. So I don't know what the hell she's going on about this. Did you watch her Q&A where she talked about how she had to cope with realizing Oscar was involved with her 4 years for not... hold on, let me read that again. Sorry. Did you watch her Q&A where she talked about how she's had to cope with realizing Oscar wasn't in love with her for years? Not sure. Okay.
He mentioned
What in the on the 100 private channel?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, I to be honest, this is right here is a raw reaction to this video, and I do plan. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow too, cause why not? On the Q&A on her personal channel. So I didn't really watch it. But on that, Oscar never said that he wasn't in love with her. Maybe later after she said that she wasn't in love with him, sure, but he was just feeding off of what she was saying. He in the breakup video, he didn't know what the hell was going on. So a lot of the second video, the Q&A on the breakup, Oscar's energy was a little bit different because he was, I don't know, I feel like he didn't want to portray himself to be like the rejected one. He didn't want to seem like the rejected one, so he's like, oh yeah, I feel that way too, Kyra. But he really didn't feel that way. And now it's kind of funny because if you look at this video, like I said, Oscar seems the happy and giddy one singing songs, and Kyra is the one that seems a little pressed, right? What's with the switch up?
Still over shit she's getting.
Exactly. Paige just said it's because of all the shit she's getting. Absolutely. That's what it is. She's pressed because she's getting so much slack, and it's not going to stop. This is only going to make it worse. It's like she's like, I'm going to opt out being a mom, you know? Oh, Stacy says hi.
Hi, Stacy.
She says, sup.
I said hi.
She says, sup. Oh, all right.
Asked you multiple times, but you were like, no, it's fine. And then come the
Yes.
next day.
Well, yes, that's what I was getting to. Is that I agreed to it because I was trying to be the bigger person, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I just have to make things work. I'm not going to be happy with every situation, but
So what happened to meeting in the middle? You know what I mean? Just, that ship sailed.
literally the next day when it was my day,
Not even day, morning. Like, no.
I was upset because, like, well, to be fair, you were just gone, so I was like, why do I get the first Friday? And I kind of threw a fit. I was like, no, I'm checking out. When she already had plans, so that was my fault. I actually ended up coming back. I was already on the mountain, like, pretty much driving up to go snowboarding when I had to make the U-turn and was like, all right, I'm being unfair.
Well,
I'm being
because I
crazy.
made work plans.
It's dude, they made these plans without planning anything. That's what they're saying here. Bro.
Yeah.
Because he said he was going to watch them because that was the plan. And then he left.
And then
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I still have work plans. And then he's like, fine, I'll come down from the mountain because it's my day.
No, I did not throw a
I
fit
know,
like
you
that.
It's so funny that they think this will end if Kyra moves out or when Kyra moves out. It's only going to get worse.
Actually, he wasn't,
The hell?
like, you offered, like, okay, I'll just come down.
Yeah, that was my fault. Well, I realized I was being immature, and I was like, dude, if this is going to work, I cannot be acting like this. Like, okay, throw your little fit, you got it out of your system, now drive back home and get to your
Well, you've
kids.
had a few
Bro, these fits ain't going to stop. They will continue.
fit sets.
Yes.
I'm not sure you got out of your system. I do want to say on that note, though, that just goes to show you guys, like, emotions are still very high. We're still trying our best. Some days are really good. Like, right now we can sit and laugh with each
Yeah.
other. But
I guess Kyra was right when it said, it's going to be a little rocky. I think I remember you kind of predicting her moving out. Well, to be fair, it wasn't really her I thought that was going to move out. I thought it was going to be Oscar because it makes more sense because, you know, she's the mother of the children. And that's usually how it goes, you know. The mom gets the house, and to be honest, Oscar's more of the outdoorsy, adventurous one. So I figured he would be the one to like get another place. I didn't really think it was going to be Kyra. Kyra's definitely keeping us on her toes.
we have had our days. Yesterday was one of those where that wasn't the case. So it's just kind of.
You think so? Yesterday was pretty good.
Was it yesterday? Maybe the day before.
It was like
Maybe.
2 days ago, 3 days
Yeah,
ago.
but like the point is,
Yeah.
we have like ups and downs, and like we're just trying to navigate that the best we can, which is why plans are changing so often because we're just like,
Maybe their plans wouldn't change so often if they sat down and planned things and not just go, oh, I'll have this day and you have this day, and then just it seems like what they did was they like double booked on a day that was supposed to be for both of them separately. That's literally what it seems like.
trying to consider all factors, the kids, the finances, us as friends, us as individuals, like long-term goals, short-term goals, Levi's school, the babysitter, like every aspect, and trying to make that all work the best way in one situation is very difficult to figure out. And on top of that, we have the world giving their opinion, a lot of people that know us, a lot of people that have no idea about us.
Which I actually don't mind. I like seeing new perspectives, and I like understanding
Yes.
what or thinking or seeing things that I didn't even think of. So.
I agree.
I thought that was interesting of Oscar to say that he likes to hear other people's opinions or their thoughts. He actually did share someone else's thoughts, which is interesting. Some sort of like therapist or whatever, which those two should just go to therapy. I mean, that's what it seems like. But It was actually pretty shocking. I know Kyra didn't like it though, for sure.
Agree, but I think that the people that have no idea about our situation commenting becomes overwhelming and silly, and especially people who have not been through something like this. I feel like you just don't know, and that.
Okay, so here's the thing. There are people out there that do actually know what they're going through or can see it, because, you know, there are people with like a brain, and you don't even have to experience it to know. When Oscar said that Kyra hurt his feelings, and then he said there wasn't full-blown cheating, that's kind of a red flag and a sign that she did something that he didn't like with somebody else. And she admitted that she comforted another person, and then it's kind of invalidated his limits and boundaries by saying, oh, Oscar thinks this is comforting. That's what, yes, which is weird because it's like, weren't you comforting him? But I think what she really meant to say was, oh, Oscar thinks this is cheating. And then she leaned in on him, showing what she did with another person. But that's Oscar's version of cheating. People have different versions. You were physically touching somebody. Now, you don't have to experience that or have been cheated on to realize that you cheated, Kyra. No one has to actually experience getting cheated on to know what you did or what you say. Plus, it's not like we haven't seen you for the last year or years push out this idea that you have this amazing relationship and then put out advice and tips and tricks, and that you have a podcast based around sex. Yet you come out with this video saying that it was all it was a lie. Everything was a lie. It's insane. And you don't have to experience anything to see the lie. It's there. She's just mad because people are pointing out what she did, and she has no accountability. And she hates it. Oscar loves it though. Go figure.
Can be, on my end, it's very frustrating because people all of a sudden want to tell you, like, that's like you telling me something for 5 minutes and me telling you how to live your life based on that, and that can be like frustrating.
No one's telling you how to live your life. They're saying that if you have an issue within your relationship, maybe you should seek counseling or therapy or something, or I don't know, talk to your partner, because from what we all gathered, y'all didn't talk about anything. You admit this in the breakup video where you say you led him on for an entire year and then tried to self-sabotage your relationship to try to get him to break up with you. What the hell are you talking about? Homegirl definitely cheated. She thinks we're all stupid. Yeah, exactly. But we're not. We're grown adults. We can see these things.
That's literally the only thing she hasn't acknowledged.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, she still has not acknowledged the cheating thing. You know why? Because she doesn't want to talk about it. Which, by the way, she's ignored. And then their Q&A video about the breakup, she didn't bring it up, which was one of the biggest questions that we all have.
In her Q&A, she answered a bunch of questions, and I'm like, seriously, answer this.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Not in her
yeah, of course. She pick and choose.
And she just won't answer the cheating stuff. And I know people are asking it.
Yeah.
I know she sees what people say.
Yeah. Just soon, Kyra's moving out. Yeah, Kyra's moving out. We haven't gotten to that part yet, but I found out, so that's just the name of the title. But yeah, she's moving out. We're getting there. Or did we get there? No, I think we already got there. Was it in the beginning? I don't even remember anymore.
I don't think they're talking about it yet.
Oh, whatever. That's what's going on.
You have a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, I'm caffeinated as hell, guys. I'm like 200 deep right now. I've had like 2 on drinks and this like pre-workout. I'm still going in. We're commenting on the life she has broadcasted to the world. Yeah, exactly. She's broadcasted her entire life online. So what vloggers like to do, right? They like to do this thing where they go, oh, you don't know everything that goes on in my life. You guys only see 20-minute videos. And it's like, bro, you've been vlogging for 6-7 years. Jess Fam's been vlogging for like 12.
Yeah.
These people post all sorts of things and so many like personal and intimate moments and details about their life that we know. We know the names of their children. Some people know their birthdays. I don't, because I don't pay attention to that crap. But their fans know their kids' birthdays. Their fans know, their kids' favorite colors and just all these other details that none of us should even know. We know details about their life. We know that they've had issues before because they've said these things. So it's like, we know you, Kyra. You can't say that we don't. But here's the thing, though, is that you talk about how, like, people don't know you because it's just online 5-minute videos. Yet then, when it's convenient for you, you guys will be in your breakup video or the Q&A, I can't remember, but she's like, oh, well, you guys know me. I wouldn't linger in a relationship. But how can somebody know? So it's asked backwards, because if we can't know you and base an opinion on what you said based from your content in your own mouth, then how can somebody say that you're a good person or that they know you and that you wouldn't linger in a relationship or lead Oscar on based from those same videos? It doesn't make any sense at all. Let me catch up on these comments before we continue. Wrong mouse. I have 2 computers right now. All right. That's why she's moving out, probably to have more privacy. Yeah. She's moving out. In my opinion, it's because there's some other things she wants to do. And it would be a little off-putting and weird to do them in the house with your kids. I don't know. I mean, she wants to make an OnlyFans. Can't imagine Oscar and the kids would be cool with her bringing randos, you know? All right. Woo. Okay. I'm still catching up. I don't think her and Preston are together, but I think there's something weird there in the whole dynamic. I don't know. Maybe. A lot of people think Kyra and Preston are a thing or something. I don't know.
I think Kyra has a crush on Hannah.
Yeah. That's what we think. We think Kyra has a crush on Hannah, which is like whatever, but
yeah, no, I don't.
Don't let it destroy your 7-year relationship.
I think that's I don't know. Kyra had a lot to say about Hannah and Preston's relationship in the podcast, so I don't know.
Yeah, they turned off their comments too. They turned them off. She already knew they were gonna get some heat, bro. All right. Damn, this shit process fast. Yeah. Literally the whole time I was watching the video, I was like, man, I can't wait for Apoc. Yeah, just wait. I already got other videos. I still got to post the other part to the breakup video for me and Paige. Me and Paige still got to do the Q&A too. We have a lot. There's so much okbaby content. It's crazy. We're going to continue it too. I don't care. Let me catch. Okay. I think she had liquid encouragement the first video because they were wearing the same clothes for her podcast where she said she had been drinking a while and filmed the big video earlier. Yeah, you never know. Probably. I mean, she was kind of weird, kind of squirrely. Kyra won't address the cheating allegations or try to explain because anything she could possibly say would make her look awful. The less details she tells people, the better. Yep, absolutely. Agreed. People can't hate what they don't know, right? Oscar should go to court and fight for 50-50 custody. Yeah, that's probably what he's going to do. All right, I'll catch up in this. We're going to continue, so catch up on these comments soon. I think Kyra has a crush on you, Apoc. Probably. I'm pretty cute. All right.
For me, to be honest.
Wait, you don't think so?
Shut up, bitch.
I can see that.
And then, but outside of that, that's a very small thing. Like our family and friends. Now that's a much bigger thing because those are people who do know your situation and they know you personally and they know what's going on. And you want to listen to them and like respect their opinion, but also you kind of want to be like, Mom, shut the fuck up. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah, so you just don't like people's opinions, even if they know you. Got it.
But you know what? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, so everyone's just trying to help. So no, like I have no ill will towards
There's a
them.
puppy.
There is.
That's a cute puppy.
Kyra just went British. What the hell? Yeah, she's like that. She has like the Karen Swan shit where she was like, "Oh look, there's a fucking duck outside," but here she's like, But she went full blown British. She's like, "There's a puppy outside."
She went Karen Swan and Alyssa Rose. Alyssa Rose says random accents all the time. I think it's funny.
There's a puppy.
You can't.
And you're taking your cats.
No, you're gonna keep one. 50-50.
Never. What were we though? Damn it.
That was our original plan.
Yeah, but I was saying.
Then you threw a fit. You said no, and I was like, I bowed down. I was like, whatever Oscar wants.
Oh no, okay. Also we were gonna live together, and we were gonna like just switch. We were just gonna be. Well, I was gonna stay downstairs. She was gonna stay upstairs, and we were just gonna kind of like not.
Well, by the way, Kyra asked Oscar like what the situation was, like where he would be if he wants to stay in the room or not, and it wasn't Kyra's idea for him to like go downstairs. Oscar's, that was Oscar's. I think Kyra was okay with him staying in the same bed. I don't know, man. Super weird dynamic. They're crazy. Let me catch up real quick. Wait, I just joined Apoc. Are you listening to it on 2x speed, or is she genuinely talking that fast? Well, there could be two things. Either I have it sped up by like, 25%, or she's on pre-workout. It's up for you to guess which one.
Do you have it sped up?
Yeah, I have it sped up. In her personal Q&A, she said she wants to get Hannah's handwriting as a tattoo.
Yeah,
Barf.
I saw that. Or I listened to that.
God.
It was weird. Unless it's just like a random quote. I don't know.
It's probably some random quote.
Well, that would make more sense.
Yeah,
Just
so weird. People are weird. Just wait till you watch her personal Q&A. She threw a major pity party for herself, and in my opinion, she tries to shift a lot of the blame on Oscar.
I think she does too,
well,
yeah.
Go figure. When did that happen?
Well, you have to remember too. H3, Ethan did
Ethan
a video
Klein.
on her, and she loves him.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is that Ethan Klein did a video on the okbaby stuff. If you guys haven't watched it, he did too. He did the breakup and the breakup Q&A, and he did rail into Kyra pretty hard. And Kyra loves Ethan. If anybody didn't know, I think she's like, or I think Ethan and like Frenemies and the H3 podcast is Kyra's like go-to thing to listen to. I think that's one of her favorite things to watch on YouTube, one of her favorite YouTubers or whatever. And he clowned on her, and literally like the next day or that same night or something, she posted how she needed a break. So her favorite YouTuber shit on her. She had to take a break too. She can't handle it. So funny though, because she'll complain about drama, and then she'll say drama is interesting and it's fun to watch. Yes. And then she watched an entire channel that's based on drama. And then she ends up being on that same YouTuber's channel.
She had no problem with people. She hasn't had a problem with people talking about her and exploiting her children for years. But when they start shitting on her personally, that's when she's...
Yep, exactly. I still got to catch up on these comments. The whole thing is just sad. It is sad. For kids and Kyra being very selfish, like obviously your life changes after kids and created a family. Your role changes from freelancer to caretaker and homemaker. Absolutely, and it just seems like she's trying to opt out of that too, which is just really messed up. Hey, how Kyra just constantly cuts him off. Yep, and should just let the guy get his thoughts out. I know, it's weird, right? Although this one, Oscar is really talking. I will say that. How delusional is she that she was really surprised people didn't take her side? I know, it's weird. The way they went about the whole thing was just really weird, because they could have literally just said, guys, we fell out of love and that's it. We'll maybe update you, and not give any other details, but instead they had this whole shit show. You know what I mean? What's up, my brother? Love from Hawaii, guys. Hey, man, what's up? Hawaii. That's cool. I've never been.
I saw this chick on TikTok. Hawaii.
Apoc, love your videos. I gotta go, but keep up what you're doing. Love you. I'm pre-worked out. I got so much pre-workout. I'm pre-worked out. I got so much caffeine in me right now. I can't think straight. Thank you for the support, guys. All right, let's keep going. Lose track.
We were gonna involve ourselves with the kids.
We were trying to stay separate but together.
Yeah, exactly. So we were gonna have days where it's my responsibility to take care.
We are trying to stay separate but together. So it's like how she said in the breakup video that they don't get along and they don't have any of the same interests and whatever, right? Then in the breakup Q&A, they say that they do get along and have the same interest. And then, but then Kyra and Oscar and the kids go snowboarding and do things, and everyone was shocked because they're like, you guys don't do this, what's up? And then she had all these excuses or whatever. And then now they're like, now we don't have the same interest and don't get along. I'm like, get out of here. Also, so she moves out, and what about the kids, they'll just move around, or is Oscar staying in the house with the kids? They'll probably end up selling the home, and they'll end up getting like, you know, smaller places or whatever, because their money is going to take a huge hit from this. But the biggest question I have is that you said you weren't going to tell your kids. You just said you guys are in separate rooms now or whatever, but you guys didn't say anything about telling your kids. And then Kyra's like yelling at people, telling them to like F off on her stories on Instagram because they have an opinion and they don't like the way she handled things. And while her kids in the background not knowing anything, and their kids are in the background of their videos talking about this stuff, and now Kyra's moving out. So it's like, are you still going to tell your kids anything, or are you just going to keep letting them think everything's fine? Because this is really messed up. You tell your kids what's going on. What's wrong with these people? Both Oscar and Kyra are guilty of that. What is wrong with them that they can't tell their kids? I know it's hard, but damn, don't do it until the bitter end when you're already moved out. Like, what are they going to do? Be like, yeah, mommy and daddy broke up and this is mommy's fuck pad. Like, what? You right? Yeah. That's what it seems like.
The kids,
Jesus.
If want to help out, that's fine. And if I want to help out on her days, that's fine too.
But if not, that's fine.
Exactly. So we were just going to live together and kind of just like, just not be in a relationship anymore. But that ended up not working out.
Well, gee whiz, I wonder why. We all called it, and we don't need to know them or have experience in that. It is obvious that if you are in a bad relationship together for 7 years, and then you break up and you're like, oh, we're still going to do everything together. The only thing's different is that Oscar's sleeping downstairs. None of that toxicity is going to go away. It's still there, but it's actually going to get worse because now you don't have a reason. You know what I mean? You don't have a reason to.
Well, now they actually have to be more. They have to communicate more.
Well, yeah, they actually do have a reason now, like to where they actually have to communicate, and they can't do that. So it actually is going to get much, much worse. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be their fuck bad or Kyra's because, hey, man, she's the one that's hypersexualizing herself. She's the one talking about on OnlyFans. She's the one talking about her taking a break and having all her fans send her nudes or something. So that it really does seem like she's moving out for those reasons because, like, can you really imagine her bringing somebody over to do an OnlyFans video? And when her kids are there and Oscar's there, this situation didn't work. Imagine that. That's what it is. They're both products of divorce. They know how divorce affected them. They need to think of their kids. Yep, but they are both selfish in that way too. You know, this whole situation is just wild. Agreed. Extremely wild.
I think for the relationship or whatever, Kyra thinks it's best for her to move out, which I can't disagree. I mean, it was a little shocking at first because I was like, so what does that mean? Are we keeping the house? Like, you're entirely...
How was it shocking at all? I know, like, Oscar said the breakup was shocking. Let's just go with that. But how was her moving out shocking? You guys don't communicate. You don't plan anything. You just do. And then now she's moving out because of X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. It is so obvious that this was not going to work. So she really wants a place away from her kids, even not even just from Oscar. Exactly.
That's what I was wondering too. Is like I just thought it was strange that she was moving out because you know she is the mom and usually you know she gets the house. You know that's where
and like I said earlier,
are,
Oscar is the like adventurous outdoorsy one or whatever. So I figure he would be the one to do that.
Wants to be away from
no,
her.
she wants.
She said she wants to feel sexy. She doesn't want to feel like a mom.
Yeah, she did say that.
I wasn't aware that you couldn't be both.
No, she wants to opt out of being a mom. That's what it seems like. 1 week each parent. That's horrible for the kids. I know. Crazy.
Well, I think it's okay. I just think that they have to explain it to their children, not just let it be found out by their children.
Right.
Moving out, and I did get frustrated because I was like, dude, what the heck? Now you're changing up the whole situation again, at least on mine. But in the long run, I do think it's the right decision. It was just a hard pill to swallow at first. Not because, like, I want to live with you, but it changes my situation.
Yes, to discipline that.
Okay, so let's go back for a second. Let's see what he just said.
What the heck? Now you're changing up the whole situation again, at least on mine. But in the long run, I do think it's the right decision. It was just a hard pill to swallow at first. Not because, like, I want to live with you, but it changes my situation.
Yes,
see right there. So it changes his situation. F your situation, F Kyra's situation. What about the kids? This whole thing, through the breakup video, through the Q&As, through this garbage, the kids are barely mentioned at all. In fact, they're like ignored in this. This is me. And that's it. Oscar has been the primary caregiver for a while. Yeah, he has been.
Yep.
Run from responsibilities. Yep. I can't spell. That happens. Probably if I spelled anything right now, I'll probably mess up too wired. Kyra's taking the Jess fam route, wanting to enjoy her 20s and act like a teen. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Jess fam wants to be friends with her kids more than she wants to be
Yep.
mom.
Well, I guess Kyra has a friend to, give her some tips on that.
Just that, like, that, not that I don't want to live with you.
Well, yeah.
Or that you want me to live with you.
And not that I don't want you to
Both,
either,
yes.
but yeah.
I think that...
Okay, so, like I was saying, is that Oscar doesn't give a damn if she moves out at all. He's just like, it's just going to change my situation. It's so funny. This is 1 month after their breakup. Roughly 1 month. And look how they're both acting. Crazy.
Where that's coming from on my end is that, kind of like I mentioned, we just are having a lot more ups and downs. Not unexpected, because, like, you don't know what to expect in this situation, but...
You don't know what to expect in this situation. She just said that.
What?
She just said you don't know what to expect in this kind of situation with them. Yes, you do.
You guys thought you did.
Bro,
so.
you guys couldn't make it work in your relationship. Did you really think you can make it work living
Not
together?
being in a
And the
relationship?
only thing different is that you guys aren't together and that Oscar's sleeping downstairs. But now you guys are fighting for... The difference is now you guys are really fighting for, I get this day and you get that day.
It's just-
So without communication, you definitely can expect a lot of grief to come from that because you don't talk to each other.
The whole friend thing is bullshit.
Yeah.
If they were actually friends, they could work it out.
Kyra's having quarter life crisis.
Jess fam and her ex have been able to do it, be friends and be parents together. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's just they are not friends.
Yeah, exactly. They were.
Jess fam and her ex are friends.
I thought they were best friends though. How come they're not getting along?
I think
Kyra,
she
why aren't you
wanted
getting
them to.
along with Oscar? I thought you guys were best friends. You're not getting along, are you? Just like we thought. See, here's the thing. She does. People don't know us or the situation, and then literally everything that we predicted is happening right now. So what the hell are you talking about, Kyra? We fortune tellers out here.
Yeah, Kyra's having
I just feel like we're obviously at a disagreement of choices in our life right now, and there, when you're in a relationship, usually you can kind of like meet in the middle and like all those things, and like right now that's a little bit hard to do. It's more just like, well, no, I don't agree with you.
Okay, so they say when you're in a relationship, you have to meet in the middle. Not really. You should just want to do things. There shouldn't be meeting in the middle with things. I mean, maybe like certain things, but the things that they're meeting in the middle for are not normal things like in a relationship that you meet in the middle for. You know what I mean? Like, meeting in the middle would be like, okay, well, I want a little free time too. I want to go out on Saturday or whatever. You can go out on Sunday and, this and that. Okay. But their thing was like, their meeting in the middle is just not those type of things.
Because she wants rough sex.
There you go. But they don't agree with each other here. They didn't agree with each other there. Yet they thought it would just work when nothing changed. These people are crazy, man.
And we are choosing to just, what do they say? Like, agree to disagree, basically. But it's just a little bit hard with all the emotions and things going on.
Yeah, Kyra's real emotional. She was laughing in the first video. And then now her tone's changed though, huh? Now she's pressed because of all the slack.
So I feel like it's the best choice that I distance myself and have my own environment. And then, we still are going to hang out. We're still going to vlog together. I still want to have dinners, like, as a family on certain occasions. And like,
So they're still going to vlog and do this and that together and whatever, right? I don't really understand how that's going to happen when she's moved out. Where you're going to drive on by? Because when you're separating yourself, do you realize that the more you do, like, I understand you have to do this. Okay, we already said it's going to happen, right? We actually, I think everybody agreed, like, one of you guys need to go because it's going to do this. This is going to happen. We predicted it. But you moving out isn't going to solve anything. You guys don't talk or communicate or plan anything. And now you're going to do the same damn thing again. It's going to be worse because now you're both distant and separated. So it is only going to get worse. And I'm telling you right now, it will be because of Kyra. Kyra's probably the one that's going to make it a whole lot worse because she's the one complaining about me time. So whenever it's Oscar's turn, she's going to cause problems. There'll be another life update video.
Oh, she's never had a problem with me time. They have nannies and babies.
Watch them have another life update video and Oscar getting full custody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's check these comments real quick. Oh, wrong mouse. Okay. Let's see. Where was I?
Above there, yeah.
They have not made the kids a priority at all, and it makes me really sad. I know. That's garbage.
Well, and what's, like, when you say that, you automatically are like, well, they should have just stayed together for the kids.
Yeah.
That's where they go. You know, it's like, nobody's saying that, but they should think about.
Well, they should have also tried, though. You know what I mean? They should have also tried.
That's what I think too. I think they should have tried, and that would have been for the kids. But then if you couldn't work it out, obviously mom and dad being together and it being toxic, obviously that doesn't help the kids at all. Like I've been in that situation. It does not help the kids.
No.
But you could have at least tried. And yeah, I don't know.
Get some water.
They're not helping the kids.
Can you get some water?
Yeah.
Throat's dry. I need water. All right. I feel like so much of this started because she was hanging out with Hannah and Preston so much, who are still in college, and she felt like the grass was greener.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people point out too that after she hung out with Hannah, a lot changed, and I can see that. Spend less money on iced coffee and more on money on your children's future. Yep, exactly. I have a sneaky suspicion Kyra lied from the jump about wanting to stay in the house. She always wanted her own place.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Wouldn't shock me.
She needs less caffeine.
I need less caffeine. I'm wired right now. Ooh, I wanted to read that. Where is it? Oh, I got married at 18.
No, above.
I want to read this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. Chill out, bro. Playing with you. I married at 18, 4 kids, and 17 years married, never had this kind of crisis about my kids.
Well,
yeah,
most
exactly.
People don't, so.
Yeah, most people don't, dude. Look, I understand, like, if you had kids super young and you didn't really get to, like, discover yourself or whatever, and, you know,
that being
after you have your kids and whatnot, I could understand how you want to, like, you know, be like, what do I like? Like, what do I like individually, like, separated from my, you know, my husband and my children, but not actually like separating from them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if she was like, I want to do something, and so she goes off to college and get a degree, or she learns fucking knitting. You know what I mean? Like some sort of trade or something. She does something to, you know, do something by herself away from her family, you know, for a couple hours, you know, a day, a few times a week, and then she, you know, discovers things about herself and this and that. But instead, she doesn't want anything to do with them. You know what I mean? That's just what it seems like. She doesn't want to be a mom. She wants to opt out of being a mother. It's just, it's so mind blowing.
That's really frustrating.
No, it is frustrating. It's like, bro, you had children.
So many kids.
Yeah.
Not that I don't believe she should take her kids back. Obviously, they're here, they're loved, you know, but. She popped out the kids for money, and now she's like, I'm bored. I can't pop out any more kids, so let's do something else. Let's start an OnlyFans. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I thought that Oscar was the one who was more...
had the higher sex drive.
Higher sex drive than Kyra. Didn't she talk about that on Instagram stories at one point? Yeah, she called it his love language, which is funny because in the breakup video... Hold on, the breakup video, she was like, oh, we haven't had sex in 2 months, and he's like, he thought it was 1 month. He didn't even keep track, and then, to be fair, she's the one that has the sex podcast. She's the one that talks about it. She's the one that loves talking about it. Yeah, it's Oscar's love language. No, he doesn't talk about it ever.
I think it was really sad when they talked about emotional sex or something like that.
Yeah.
Some emotion, and she had said she'd never had it before, and he said basically that before that that's the best kind of sex, emotional sex.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, well, I don't think I've ever had that. Like, imagine how shitty that must have made him feel.
Right? She was out there to hurt him, bro.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yes, vlogging together is more important than the kids, of course.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Money.
This is extremely selfish, the whole find herself just so she can make an OnlyFans. Yep, exactly. That's why she's moving out.
That's the thing. Like, when they first... Well, when people were assuming that they broke up, obviously it came true. When people were guessing that they broke up, I was like, yeah, Kyra finally did it. She finally... Because I had a whole different view on Oscar at the time.
Yeah.
I was like,
same.
Go, Kyra, do you, start an OnlyFans. Like, I don't care about OnlyFans, but then now it's like, did you cheat? Did you do a lot of messed up things? That's not okay.
Yeah, seriously.
I was rooting for her, and then I saw the video, I was like, oh, okay, no.
Yeah. Like, half and half on Team Oscar, because... Like, in this situation, obviously Kyra's in the wrong. Yeah. We still have our own personal thing with Oscar. Again, he sliced up his kid's face for a vlog filler. I mean, gross. And there's a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
And he doesn't see a problem with it. So that's a big issue there. So,
there's things she said about him, too, that I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, maybe Sunday dinners, if that's in the cards. Like, we don't know fully. But I just feel like at this point, we're a little too inconsistent with our getting along and our friendship. And I don't want that to have a negative effect on the kids.
So their friendship and they're getting along or whatever, they're too inconsistent. So what she's saying there is that they're not getting along, they're not having fun together, and their friendships, is wearing real thin. That's what she's saying. But I thought you were best friends, Kyra. I thought you guys were Gucci. Looks like you lied again.
So I would like to move out.
Yep. So then she's moving out. We're still not sure, but the plan is to sell. Well, that's hard because, like I said, I don't know what the plan is. But your plan is to get your equity out of the house.
I don't know what the plan is. The plan is. Well, I don't know what the plan is. Jesus, these people don't plan it.
Can you sit down and have a conversation not on the vlog?
Dude, these people have children, bro. Hey, Shan, what's up? Glad you joined. These people have children, though, and they don't know what the plan. Like, these people have 4 children that live with them. Come on.
Yeah.
Bro. Jesus.
Yeah. They need couples therapy and Kyra needs personal. I think Kyra
they need couples therapy and Kyra needs personal therapy.
Some personal therapy to deal with her trauma growing up, because I think that has a lot to do with this.
I mean, we all agree you're inconsistent, Kyra. Oh yeah, she is. Oh yeah, definitely.
If I decide to move out or not is up to me. But that's in the future, like a year down the road, because we'd have to figure out so many things, like sell the cars, sell some of our toys, and like move out. But anywho,
bro, I need to make a video. Okay, baby, the end of Okay, baby, because this is it.
Did you say sell the cars?
He said sell the cars and toys and stuff like that. They're gonna have to.
You need the cars.
Well, they're probably like the extra cars that they don't need. You know what I mean?
They have 2 cars.
Oh, well, probably the RV and the house and stuff like that. I don't know. The toys. Maybe he's talking about like the ATV or whatever they have. But they're gonna need that money because this is it, bro.
That's the plan now, and with the kids, we are doing weeks, which is what I originally wanted. But I was
Doing
trying
weeks.
to make
That's
those
what
days
the
work
person
out.
meant.
So, like I said, that ended.
Doing weeks is so problematic.
I think they should wean the children into it.
But maybe what they should do though is sit down and tell them.
Yeah, because that'll be a shocker.
Yo, are you gonna
Why is
just?
Mommy not here? Why is Daddy not here?
Yeah, why is Mommy moved out? Daddy, why does Mom have a guy at her apartment? You know what I mean?
Well, how sad. Imagine, because she said something about the kids still sleeping with them sometimes.
Yeah.
And imagine,
not doing
Oscar's
that
at the house. The kids are there too, and the one wakes up to go lay down with Mommy, and she's not there. How sad. That would be so sad.
It's horrible. Holy shit, I am just finding about... Yeah, I just found out like a couple hours ago. Mm-hmm. I didn't even watch. This is a raw reaction. I didn't even watch it yet. I just got told that this was a video and that Kyra was moving out. So that's why I got the title up like that.
Yeah, the kids are more important than them and their plans. Kids need stability, which is funny because Kyra actually mentioned stability with their children in her Q&A on okbaby.
Yeah, they told the kids, but keeping it private. Yeah, Paige watched this video. I didn't watch it, but she said something about how Kyra said that they're gonna keep things private, like for the kids. And like, so now you care about their privacy,
right?
But not when you were cutting up their faces for thumbnails.
And remember, Kyra still sees no problem with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Ended up not happening, so now we're doing weeks. Like, Kyra does this week, I'm gonna do next week, and go on from there.
Right, and I think that
So problematic. One week, see kids. 1 week you get dad, the other week you get mom, and you don't get to see one for dude. They definitely need to wean that out.
like the biggest thing that's the only thing that's really changing right now is, yes, I'm gonna be moving out. I've already like kind of started looking at apartments.
The only thing that's changing right now is that Oscar's sleeping downstairs. 1 month later, the only thing that's changing right now is that mommy's moving out to start an OnlyFans. Literally, bro.
And we'll vlog that process. Oscar's gonna help me, and then I'll move out, and then I think that the kids, we're gonna kind of see what the kids want to do. Like, do they want me to come here and stay here on weeks that are my week, or do they just want to completely come stay at?
Okay, so what happens when the house is gone and Oscar has his own apartment and you have your own apartment? There isn't gonna be a thing where you guys are gonna want to deal with that, especially if one of you guys get a partner. Your partner is gonna want to deal with that either. But again, you guys, these are a whole like what ifs. Like, oh yeah, we'll see what the kids want to do. If they want this, if they want that. Dude, they want their mom and dad to work things out and to try to be there for them. Oh, sorry, my son's waking up. Thank you back for this live off to bed and we'll rewatch in the morning. Yeah, all right. See you later, Lisa. I am probably gonna try to vlog tomorrow morning or maybe like afternoon or something. I don't know. You know me. I'm off and on about the streams, so we'll see what happens. I might not even do it. I don't know. Hopefully. Let me see. I've got news for them. The courts are going to tell them something else because their kids are so young. They will get a tongue lashing from the courts for their public behavior on YouTube. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, he looked like a scared little boy. Guys, that's huge. A huge house for Oscar to pay himself and take care of the kids. Wild. Well, to be fair, the house is probably already fully paid off, so they're just, paying what they have to. Vloggers made a lot of money, you know what I mean? They need to have lawyers to set this up, or at least a mediator. They can't do this themselves. Exactly, but these people are highly irresponsible and have no idea what they're doing. Kyra doesn't care about her kids or anyone else Nope, she doesn't. She doesn't. She's proven that. Not saying she doesn't love her kids, but she definitely is very, very, very selfish, and she puts herself above everyone. When her kids should be you should be thinking about your kids the most out of anyone.
My apartment, because I'm not going to be buying a house yet. That would be like financially silly on my end. I don't want to do that yet. So until we...
Yeah, good luck buying a house after this. Just saying. No one's going to want to sub to your OnlyFans after this stuff.
We make like a permanent long-term, that's just a package, long-term choice. So that is like still kind of all pending. And I do want to say, like, as much as we love updating you guys, and I mean, that's like a big thing to us. We both genuinely want to do that. I do feel like we're both trying to keep the kids' process as private as possible.
You know what's so funny? They could keep their process to this breakup and what's going on private too. Just completely private. We wouldn't be here right now. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind making money off of the situation or talking about it or having you guys in here. But to be fair, this should not be on here at all. They're putting this on here when they don't have to. Sure, they can give like small little life updates or whatever just so people can, get some context to what's going on. But all this is unnecessary, aside from saying that, that Kyra is moving out or whatever. I don't know. It's just all of it should be private. That's just it. Because sure, when you have a channel, you owe content and some context to your followers. The people who follow you, the people who make you money. But you also don't owe them the private things that are actually like within your life that affect you. They don't. At all. Like, you guys don't, you guys, you know me in a certain way, but you don't know what goes on in my private life at all. You don't know what I do off of the channel. And if I mention something, it's not really all that deep. You know what I mean? They definitely need a neutral third party. Yep. This is only going to get worse before it gets better. For sure. The kids will need support during this time. Absolutely. Again, we know too much information about their personal life. Yeah, which Kyra will say we don't from 5-minute videos, but here they are talking about her moving out and all that. It's funny, she says that in the same video that we don't know anything about her life. Well, she's literally telling us about everything going on in her life actively.
To an extent, like, yeah, we are going to share parts of that with you guys and, like, them coming and seeing the apartment and things like that. But, like, us telling the kids all those types of things.
Oh, so you'll do a house tour with your children and, for money and monetization and all that. But you won't keep that part private. But, just the time. I'm actually shocked they're not making a video about telling their kids that they broke up. I'm not sure. I'm actually really shocked about that, because these people don't have, like, a moral compass at all.
Things.
Yeah, which we already did tell them.
Yeah, I would like to keep that.
Oh, you told them. When did you tell them? Was it wasn't after the breakup video. It wasn't after the Q&A. It wasn't when you were snowboarding, when kids were in the background. You finally told them? Why? You probably had to. They probably asked you, because you guys were talking about it when they're hiding behind you. Jesus.
Yeah, well,
more to us.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, as much as we're going to give updates, I think that the kids' privacy on this is important.
Yeah, for sure. And
God, these people piss me off. The kids' privacy is important now. Yet, if there's kids get hurt, no, bro, that's content, man. That's content right there. That's money. Jesus. Can you imagine a video like that? Okay, now they want to keep things private with the kids. Kyra is really dumb. She will regret all of this later on when Oscar is in the relationship with someone else. I know, right?
But yeah, the kids already know. We just, the main thing is that we stay, not like stay together, but stay like co-parenting
team.
Like yeah, stay a co-parenting team, and don't show conflict in front of them.
Don't show conflict in front of them, yet their kids were behind them while they were discussing mommy cheating on daddy.
That is the most part, which we've actually been really good at. All our conflicts have been, like, usually in the car.
Yes. I know, every time we get in the car together,
it's like, no. Yeah.
And yet they think they can co-parent together.
But that's the worst, because we'll be, like, trapped. It was yesterday that we got into an argument because we went to Starbucks.
Morning, yeah, you're right.
It's so funny how Kyra and Oscar, in one of those breakup videos or the Q&A, said that they don't argue all that much. But in this video, they're talking about arguing all the time. Bruh.
Filmed this video, and then we were, like, stuck in the car, and Oscar's like, take me home. And I'm like, this is the whole way home.
Well, that's when the plan changed, that you're like, hey, I think I want to take the equity out of the house. And that was shocking for me, because it's like, oh, man, now I either got to sell it and, like, or just sell it and then buy my own place, or I got to take the risk of keeping this place, which is a big risk.
Yeah,
but it's your money too, so you have every right to take the equity out of this house. It just changed up my situation, which is why I was frustrated. I was like, damn.
Well, see, that's the problem too, is because I get where Oscar's coming from, because Kyra's decision affects him big time. And aside from her moving out or whatever, like, he does have to take on the big responsibility of this home on his own. And Kyra has no legal, like, obligation to it. It's probably in his name, which is why she's moving out. That's probably what it is. Because if it was in her name, she wouldn't be moving out. I mean, it could be.
I think he's gonna get okbaby.
Yeah, he'll probably get the channel, but the channel was based around Oscar and Kyra and their family. It can't just be based around Oscar and the kids, and then Kyra sometimes shows up in the vlogs, 1 week. Because it's like this. Look, if it's Kyra's week, does that mean, Kyra's week to be by herself and have me time? So does that mean that entire week those kids don't get to see their mom, or the Kyra's not going to be on the vlogs? Like, what are these details? You know what I mean? Crazy.
Another thing to worry about now.
I think the biggest thing that is obviously hard, as you can see, for the biggest learning curve for him and I through this right now is like we so badly want to be friends, but there's just, again, so many emotions, a lot of hurt feelings on both ends.
A lot of hurt feelings on both ends. Kyra, where were I just got a question here. From what it seems like, or from what they talked about, is that the feelings that were hurt were from Oscar. Kyra didn't talk about hurt feelings. When Oscar talked about his, she shut him down real quick. She said she doesn't want to keep that in the video. So what feelings of hers got hurt? Because, you know, I mean, it could be his actions from the past year or whatever, like she claimed. But she didn't claim her feelings were hurt. She just said she had some issues with him. The reason why she's saying her feelings are hurt now is because she's trying to play the victim when she is the problem. This is what it comes down to.
A lot of lack of understanding each other and each other's choices.
Maybe there wouldn't be any lack of understanding of your choices if you sat down and talked to each other.
And then, again, trying to keep into consideration all these other things with emotions. It's just like a lot. So we're trying to learn boundaries with each other. And
every time they talk, like in a breakup type video or anything, we're trying to learn boundaries with each other. Maybe instead of trying to learn based from like experience, you know what you should do? Sit down and fucking ask each other the boundaries. Do you want to learn? Why aren't you asking questions? Why are you just trying to figure it out on your own? If Oscar has a boundary that you don't know about and he doesn't tell you what it is, how the hell are you supposed to figure it out?
All of that, but I feel like that's why I think the distance will help a lot, because there's not that pressure to like, do we hang out, do we not? Do we talk about this or that? Or can I make jokes about this or that? Or like, you know, just certain things that we're like learning to navigate. And yeah, it's weird. It's very weird.
It's definitely, it's definitely not what I expected to be, but you know what? What could I have expected, you know?
It was highly expected. If they really did not think that this would happen, that Kyra moving out or one of them moving out would happen, they are both extremely ignorant and naive. Like, seriously. Just wow.
So yeah, that's where we're at. And I'm excited to continue vlogging. I'm kind of like interested in this journey myself. Like, what's gonna happen next?
I'm sure a lot of people will want to know. Well, two things that we've been asked the most. I answered this in my Q&A, which if you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below.
I don't even know what to say.
But
It's
if we're
ridiculous.
really quickly.
Oh yeah, no. We stopped doing that like a month before it was officially broken off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like a little bit before we were not sleeping together because we were fighting. And then the second question is, what was the second question? What was I talking about?
Yeah, if we were sleeping together, and questions people were asking.
They say a month before they broke up. That would be late November, but it was like 2 months. So when did they actually stop sleeping together? I'm confused.
Oh, like vlog-wise, what will happen? Like, is this channel going to disappear? Are we still going to vlog? We both still want to vlog on this channel, and things that involve us as a family and, like, our kids and us, or, like, me and the kids or him and the kids, that will remain on this channel. And then,
But, you know, only weekly, you know, because 1 week, I'm guaranteeing you guys that when it's Kyra's week to have her self-love bullcrap, she's going to not want anything to do with the kids or Oscar or vlogging. She might do something on her own channel, but she will not be vlogging. But here's the thing. Guarantee ya, it's gonna go downhill from there, because that is an extreme lack of content. They will, like, this house will be gone because they will need the money for the house. It will sell. It's a nice house. It's a great house. They're gonna have to sell all their shit to continue what they're doing. To be honest, I don't see them moving forward very well with, like, financially. I don't see Kyra doing well on her own. And Oscar is, like, you know, the one doing all the editing and stuff like that. But I just, with their situation and the way they want to do things, it's just not gonna work. It's not.
anything that we do outside of that, I think we're both gonna have like our own channels for that, which we'll also have down below. I do.
What about Oscar's channel? Did they put Oscar's channel on here? Nope. Wait. No, it's his Instagram. Son of a bitch. Oscar deleted his personal channel. So I wonder if he deleted it or deactivated it.
Probably deactivated.
Yeah. I think I made him do it because I shit on it, and he right after it was gone. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll put it back up.
I do want to say one thing because I saw some comments about this, and I am not that psychotic. Like, I'm psychotic, but I'm not that psychotic.
I'm psychotic, but I'm not that psychotic. Being psychotic at all is bad.
Right.
Your Instagram isn't in the bio or isn't in the description. I did not do that. I'm not like.
It's never been there because I never.
Yeah, I think it was years ago, but then you like
Stopped.
didn't do it for years, so we took it out of the description, and it just has never been put back. So we'll put it back. But like that was not a.
I just love how they want to put energy into their socials now, the ones that they didn't do for years that they just had, just saying they're doing nothing. Now, when they're splitting up, but didn't want to do it during the time when they were together, it just goes to show that they don't want to put effort into other things that weren't making the money, but now they kind of have to, so now they're doing it. But it just goes to show that they didn't actually really care about those other socials, like Kyra's Instagram, or Kyra's YouTube channel, or personal one. She didn't really upload it all that much, and she stopped uploading on it for a while until she had her last baby, and then she milked her baby on there, her pregnancy and her baby on there so much, and then once the baby clickbait was over and the pregnancy clickbait was over, it's done, it's stopped, and now she finally uploaded back on again because she has to.
Kyra.
What happened to the K-Baby blanket store? Oh, I need to make a video on that. I haven't made a video on that yet. I don't know if she's announced it or not. I don't know. I remember, like, neither like a full-blown announcement, but it was on an Instagram live. She's closing it down like Kick-Ass, you know? Flopped. Gone. Because guess what? These people don't know how to, like, you know, these people don't know how to run businesses. It's insane. Doesn't mean they're both, does this mean they're both going to get jobs? They might have to. I mean, I think they'll be good for, you know, a couple years if they're smart with their money. But the way things are, we'll see what happens. Kyra actually made an OnlyFans, or is that a rumor? She hasn't made an OnlyFans yet, but she wants to make one. She's dived into it. She's done some research. She's planning on doing it. Just wait. I'll do a video on it. Let's see. Oscar is more wise with his money. Yeah, true. Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that to the T. I mean, maybe the last, you know, years or two, but dude wasted like 40 grand or over 40 grand on skydiving. I wouldn't say that's really wise with money. Maybe he shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that.
Trying to, like, to be honest, Oscar has maintained our channel for the last 2 months. So if anybody did that, it would have been himself, which he wouldn't have done. So yeah, that.
Yeah, because Kyra doesn't do any of the work for okbaby.
I saw a couple times and I was like, that's reaching. We're reaching.
Yeah, definitely. That is kind of funny. But, like, I can see why people might think that.
True, but, like, all the things on my mind, I'm not like, let me take his Instagram.
Yeah, true. Anywho, that's where we're at. I'm excited to see what happens. Yeah, I can't say, like, it's a weird excitement. It's like I'm nervous. A little, I wouldn't say sad, but like a little like, oh man, I'm about to like, I had it so comfortable. Now things are changing. Yeah. But
it's funny because they were talking about how they were like stagnant or something. It's like, bro, it's not like you were just in this comfortable life without children, just, you know, working every day. And okay, so I have a buddy, right? And he doesn't have, he's not in a relationship or have any children or anything. You know, he just works and he's, you know, made quite a bit of money doing this thing. And he moved to Texas and he wanted change, you know, and he's like, I'm too comfortable. I want to change things up. And then so he moved to another state, just flat out quit his job, took what he could and just drove to another state. Can't even remember which one it was. And he, you know, found an apartment, found a job, and he's trying to spice things up, change it, right? This isn't the same situation. These people have been in a great situation. You know, they made it on YouTube. They make a lot of money on YouTube doing stuff that's so easy. Yet they call that being stagnant. Just family life, just making money off of living. And they say they got too comfortable within that. Bro, what? You know what I mean? Crazy. It's so funny too because it's not like they could have done like, oh, you can have these days or you can have this week and I can have this week or whatever it is together. They just didn't want to be with each other. I don't know, like they can't just say that. Just be honest. Jesus. Wait, what? Kyra wants to start an OnlyFans? Good Lord. Yeah, she does. Why they keep talking fast? Oh, that's because I sped up the video. I don't want to get a claim, so that's why they're talking a little bit faster. I'm going to make a whole separate, regular Apoc style video on this, so get ready for that. Is she closing her business? Yes, she is. And if so, why is Oscar trying to work with her manager? I don't know. There could be something else in the works for that one. Kyra OnlyFans is going to be a big fat fail. Yep, agreed. She will do an OnlyFans if she did her research. She can't keep that idea on her mind for so long. She is very impulsive. Agreed. The sad part is that they have to make content to support themselves. They are trapped. They are probably stuck having to make content to support themselves. Yeah, Sharon, I agree. And that's probably causing major issues because they don't have anything else. That's the problem with vloggers. They don't invest into anything. They don't try anything new. I mean, Kyra did start a business, but like those things are so temporary and they're only going to make a certain amount of money because their fans are going to want to buy this stuff. But then when their fans already have it, it's like you can only buy so many like mugs or blankets, They should have done something else with their money. Instead of buying toys. I highly doubt she's actually gonna move out. I don't know. I think it's real. It's because if they stop, they won't be able to support themselves financially. Yep. But here's the thing: if Kyra has her week, she's like, I guarantee you, she can be like, bye guys. I'm not gonna be in the vlogs. I'm not gonna see you guys for a week. It's gonna be a big interruption in their money. I'm telling you, it's not gonna end good. These guys don't plan anything. They've proven it. They don't communicate nothing. It's going to get way worse. Way worse. She's too lazy. With Oscar, she knows she can be comfortable. Agreed. They actually took their comments. Yeah, I know. They took their comments off because they can't handle the heat. Or Kyra can, at least. She eradicates the red flag energy. Yeah, she does. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, Oscar told me yesterday we were almost there.
Yeah, we were almost to that financial freedom point that everyone looks for, and then yeah, I had to go and yeah, literally, dude.
Yeah, look at that. They said they were almost at financial freedom. They were almost at a point of making so much money that they didn't have to worry about money. And then Kyra wanted to go, no, I don't like financial freedom. I don't like knowing that I don't like being comfortable. I don't like knowing that I don't have to worry about money. So I'm gonna destroy it and wreck it and ruin it, smash it into pieces because, I want to, I want to be alone. I want to throw myself off. I want to spice things up and, roll the dice. And I have children, but who cares? Jeez, bro, come on. She said they have a video coming of her looking at apartments. Yeah, they're gonna milk it. I mean, they have to because this is the content that they're gonna have and. They're going to do it. They're going to milk as much as they can. And go ahead, do what you want. But it's just all going to go downhill from here. I mean, what's Kyra going to do for the okbaby channel? Is that it? And what happens? They are so problematic. Crazy. I'm seriously starting to think that Kyra has a thing for Hannah or Preston. Yeah, we agree. And for Hannah. The way she was acting when someone asked if she thought they were attractive, kind of cringy. Is Kyra on something? Yeah, herself. I think she sees Hannah living her best life with no kids and she's jealous. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, just imagine this for a second, right? Imagine, and look, aside from, the child exploitation and the privacy thing and, the horrible clickbait that they push out on their children, just, let's say, they built their name on just, living their life. And that's all based from them having children. That's why they became a name on YouTube. That's why they're successful on YouTube is because of their children. So imagine getting everything that you wanted. Because, by the way, Kyra also posted on her Instagram month or two before this whole thing started going down that she's living the life that her old self, her young self, always wanted. And that a lot of females want to have themselves, you know, a good dude, a family, a nice home, all that stuff, right? Yet it wasn't good enough for her, apparently. But imagine having all of that and just kind of saying that it's not good enough, and then you want to kick it to the curb because you want to find yourself. But you can still find yourself doing things, you know, going to school or doing something else, learning a trade, like I said earlier, while being together with your partner and your family. In fact, having a partner like that will support you in doing so and help you become, you know, the person that you want to be or supposed to be or whatever. But instead, she doesn't want any of that. She doesn't. She doesn't want to be a mom. She doesn't want to be a partner. She, you know, I think Paige said in her other video, her Q&A on her channel, she said that she's a relationship kind of person. No, she's not, bro. No, she's not. It's plain as day. That's not what she wants. I can get a recap, please. I just got here. So pretty sure you saw the breakup video and the breakup Q&A and all in between. To just sum it up, Kyra's moving out because we predicted that it would all go to hell. You know, that's what happened. It's kind of sad when you peak in your teens. Yeah, for sure. I think he's too nice to her, and she's taking advantage of him staying home with the kids. Dude, I literally for sure thought, or this is why I believe, that Kyra really did think that Oscar would just roll over and Kyra would be able to do whatever she wanted in the house, and Oscar would stay home with the kids and vlog and edit and do all the work while she discovered herself. And obviously that didn't pan out, and now she's moving out. So please go watch how we met video. Imagine she's doing to Hannah and Preston what she did to Oscar and his ex to break them up. I kind of think it's some other guy though, not Preston. No, I agree. And are you talking about Oscar and Kyra's how we met video? All right, let's see what they say.
Oh my god. Anywho,
And it will be weird to like not live together. Like, who do you talk to at night?
Well, we
Can I
kind of
FaceTime you?
already went through that a lot when we were like going through our hard times. I feel like, and even like the last.
She says it would be weird not living together, but he was sleeping in the other room, which was a change up, and it's like it wasn't weird for you to try to get him to sleep with other women days, like literally like 5 days after you broke up. That wasn't weird, bro. I really want to hear your opinion on her admitting she punched a hole in the door. Yeah, what I think about that, I think it's pretty funny because she basically was saying that like Oscar is the violent one because he like throws stuff around and gets angry, but then she punched a whole ass hole in the door. You know what I mean? So it's like pot calling the kettle black there, Kyra. You know.
2 or 3 weeks we've been doing that, like not really one of us is out somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
But anywho, I'm interested to see how this goes. I hope we can keep it together. And
dude, these people live on the edge. I'm interested to see how this goes. I hope we can keep it together, bro. It's the 7 years it wasn't going good. Your breakup didn't go very well. You thought it was gonna go good, didn't, and now you still have that same energy. Maybe plan some things more. These people it's extremely frustrating.
And over time, maybe we could find our own way. Like over time, just like be 2 separate channels and 2 separate entities that can hang out. And
Literal
collab.
entities, like
Yeah,
actually,
and
like
collab.
tax wise.
That too, but yeah.
They can't hang out. That's the problem. So what is he talking about?
Anyway, I'm interested to see where this goes. Like I said, I keep saying that because like that's all I can think about is like where's this going and how's it going to turn out. But
Don't ask me.
hope you guys enjoyed this update. Let's bring back the healthy, good vibes. You know, this
Oh,
thing
God.
still smells without all the
Yeah,
smoke,
why
so
did
it's
you not?
calming.
Why'd you do
Dude.
that?
Because, there's
Dude.
no way
If Oscar whips out the crystals, I'm gonna flip out.
that's healthy for anybody. All that black smoke.
Either is when you binge at night and have 500 donuts.
Hey,
you
but
don't
I
seem
do
to
that.
question
It's a controlled binge. I only do that twice a week, and I stay at my maintained weight goal. So, are you?
Snorting that? Yeah.
Are you
that's
controlling the
good.
fumes? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Anyway,
My heart does hurt now that you say that.
yeah, I know.
Oh boy. I literally can't stand how much Oscar says. Anywho, this kind of emotion dysregulation where you punch a hole in the wall is not a good sign. It shows immaturity and impulsivity and is a problem she needs to get under control. Yeah, like I said, I just find it funny that she claimed that Oscar was the angry one, but the real evidence is her punching a hole in the door. It's there. Where's Oscar's hole? You know, where's he punching? I wonder if they told her kids that. He said that they did earlier in the video. She said in the breakup video that the kids didn't know, but I bet they do, and they deserve to know what's going on. Well, again, they better have told their children because mommy's moving out, apparently. Look at... Whoa, where'd it go? Look at her laughing. Just looks psychotic. Well, only kind of psychotic, remember. She said she's not full-blownsies. Can't stop thinking about the kids. Sorry, but my heart breaks for them. No, agreed. For sure. It sucks for them. And they don't get thought. There's no thought towards them at all. Having a camera in their faces and their parents leaving them with nannies and now this. Like, no one is thinking about it. No, you know what they're thinking about, though? Content. Because Kyra, she says that she'll make sure that, their privacy, is maintained, that they don't put too much out there. But she'll make sure that they have content of the kid's reaction to the apartment or Kyra's fuck bad for whatever. Kyra doing the kick-ass workouts to get strong enough to punch the door. Okay, this is what I gotta say about that. The kick-ass workouts aren't gonna get you strong enough to punch a hole in the door. I mean, look at Karen. She couldn't pick up a damn plate. You know what I mean? It's true though. He's sleeping?
No.
Oh. Hello. My son just woke up. All right, well, that's about it, right? That's the end of the video.
It's not good.
Getting rid of the bad energy.
Well, just go to Asher room.
Although I don't think ashes can get rid of you.
No, yeah. So funny, so funny. Okay, I will say, constructive criticism, you need to work on your jokes. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this update. We will see you in the next video. I don't know how to end these anymore.
Our next video, I think, is me looking at apartments, no?
No, our next video is us snowboarding. With...
Oh, yeah. True facts, period.
That's an interesting one, too, but...
Yeah, that one, we don't know if that's going to even go up. Yes, okay, so that might not be there.
It's not that it was... We had that for fun. It's not that. It's that, like, it was just kind of like a weird dynamic. We'll see.
All right. I've had enough of this. But anyways, that's all I got, guys. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to plan to do another stream on the Kyra Q&A on our personal channel because... I'm kind of interested to see what she has to say on there. It's probably a bunch of drivel like this video. I just joined, but you are going to be doing more formal breakdown of this video. You already know how I am. You already know how I am. I do streams and I do breakdowns. You know what I mean? I like to do the raw stuff, but I also like to do the scripted videos. A lot of my videos that I put on, like my Apoc videos, like gameplay and whatever. Those ones are scripted. I like to do those scripted because I make them better and more entertaining, I believe. But you already know what I'm gonna do. But like I said, tomorrow I'll do a stream on, hopefully, don't quote me on that, and don't hold me to it. We'll see what happens. My schedule is really whack. It all depends on when my son sleeps, you know what I mean, or how quiet it is in the house. Got a bunch of dogs too. But we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try this stream tomorrow, probably, hopefully in the morning, or roughly around noon my time. I live on the west coast of the US, so we'll see. And try to stream that, and maybe even push out a video. I think I have another video coming for something else, but we'll see what happens. What time are you doing the stream tomorrow? I don't know. How about this? I'll make you guys a deal. I'll post up on my community tab an hour before I stream, just to give you guys a heads up. I wish I had a more consistent schedule. There might be something coming where I do have a really good consistent schedule, but we'll see. Again, don't hold me to anything because my schedule is crazy, and sometimes I don't get a lot of time to be able to do streams. So, and my son's awake right now, and he's loud, so I don't like to stream when he's awake because he's crazy and likes to scream because he's nuts. But anyways, I'll post tomorrow in my community tab if I decide to do a stream. If not, I should have a video up. We'll see what happens. But thanks for your support, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Leave a comment in the actual comment section besides the chat. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.